Hi buddies, welcome. My website is attracting quite a few hits every week, and so to nurture and grow this audience I'm going to try to do a short blog every few months. The title of this blog is The Secret of Life. We all have a short lifespan, and when we come to die we will reflect on our lives and feel either regret or triumph. For a positive thinking person, the question they should be asking themselves is, have I lived a life of true love and true beauty, or in other words, have I lived an unselfish life? Let's have a quick look at the three types of career choice that we can make. There are vertically positive, horizontally neutral, and vertically negative. So vertically positive is choosing a career that directly addresses the issue of world peace, such as a career in national or international politics. But there are other careers that also have direct public value, such as doctors, teachers, police officers, and so on. Horizontally neutral is by far the biggest group and means an occupation that is basically centred solely on trade, that is, the receipt and spending of money. It includes everything from jobs like banking, retail, manufacturing, tourism, etc. This is a group which is neither here nor there from a selfless point of view, and it can be seen as a source of constant distraction away from the more important issue of wider suffering in the world. Vertically negative includes those selfish people who are driven by greed, and these mainly fit into the category of the criminal active. For those of you who have a belief in God, the following idea may interest you because it explains how God relates to his children. In the beginning, God's idea was to create a heaven on earth where his children would only have been born with true and original desires. God's plan was to help each child to be ecstatically happy by fulfilling its original desires. You could call this God's divine principle. It is how God intended to relate to his children. When man fell, we were suddenly all born with sinful desires as well as our original mind. In accordance with his principle, God could only work with his children to fulfill their original desire. If a child is seeking a fallen desire, God cannot relate to it on that basis. He just ignores it. By way of a simple example, consider any famous Formula One racing car driver. God can bless him because he is giving happiness in the form of entertainment to those spectators who watch and who enjoy watching car racing, and accordingly he can be seen to be slightly unselfish. God will help him because there is a type of unselfish purpose to his life. That's how God functions. God rewards any unselfish desire and ignores selfish desire. Often such a driver will say that he has fulfilled all of his life's desires because he has become a millionaire and he really enjoys driving fast. Actually, he can sometimes say, I have really been blessed by God because he's directly helped me to fulfill my desire to race and to be wealthy, and I wouldn't change anything. This is true, but from a vertical point of view, it is of little value. All of the horizontally neutral careers fall into this category, and as I explained, this is the vast majority of our citizens. When you look at our busy, bustling cities, their wealth is mainly based on trade and activity from this point of view. If you can understand this, you can understand how our very complex civilization functions from a simple vertical purpose point of view. But of course, God much prefers it when a citizen chooses to follow a vertically positive desire. Such a man is a fighter because he's in a constant battle with his own selfish and unselfish desires, and also his survival within his wider society. It means an individual taking the huge risk to live a totally unselfish life based entirely on the simple assumption that somehow God will provide everything he needs. It's a massive gamble in trust. This is my theory, but actually is now my own personal experience in my life. I know it's a lot to think about, but if you feel challenged and want to talk to me, don't be shy. Do please get in touch. I'm very friendly. My email address is on the screen now. Let's build a better world 21@gmail.com. Thank you for your time. I hope that you enjoyed this blog. So until next time, have a nice day. Let's build a better world. Thank you.